So, Coach, tough game. What would be your first comments about this game?
I think that we played a really bad first halftime. We were not in the game. We were not good in duels. We didn't have a good structure in many moments against the ball, even though we, of course, knew how Hegelmann is playing, and we talked about it and prepared, of course, but we were not able to put it on the pitch, and that's why we lost the game, because our first halftime, even though we scored the goal, was not good enough to compete in a game like this against an opponent like this. And then we have to be honest and say that we are not that level like Hegelmann this season, and we have to be in other games where we have to make the points.
Well, you have mentioned that you are not at the same level at the moment with Hegelmann, but the second match was absolutely different. 3-0 Panevėžys won against Hegelmann. What was different then?
The difference in this game at home was that we were from the start in the game. We won a lot of duels. We gained confidence while we kept the ball. Today we didn't succeed to keep the ball. Today we made many mistakes while we had the ball, and we got into transition situations even though we played away at Hegelmann. And then also, like when we are talking about defensive structure and responsibility on the pitch, who's playing against whom, who has responsibility in which area of the pitch, then today the guys in the first 20-25 minutes were not on the level they can be, and that's the difference to the game when we won at home.
And it seems that your guys had troubles stopping quick transitions. 2 goals were scored by Patrick Popescu from this transition.
Yeah, but that's exactly the problem. I mean, if you play away at Hegelmann, then you can't lose that simple the ball. You can't get into transition situations. You have to better structure when you lose the ball. We didn't, and it was easy for Hegelmann to score, and you could feel that we were really also uncertain and really afraid then after the second goal of Hegelmann to do mistakes. And if you're afraid to do mistakes on the pitch, then you do mistakes. That's the way it is, and that's why we lost the game today.
Second half was a bit different. What changes you have made?
Yeah, of course, we tried then to keep the ball longer. We tried to improve our position game with the ball. We tried to have a better structure in the rest defense. Our goal for the second halftime was like to play a better game and to maybe score 1 goal to get back into the game. I think that the guys really tried in the second halftime and tried to create a different result for us. So the attitude in the second halftime was good, but we didn't score. And of course, we have to say that Hegelmann in the second halftime tried just to play on transition, kept or left us the ball. So it was a different game than in the first halftime.
And we have to mention that Panevėžys struggles with injuries. You have lost 3 players, if I'm not wrong, this week. So how does it impact your game?
Completely, because you know, when you play on Wednesday and you have more or less all these 3 players that were missing today on the pitch or on the bench, then you of course have in your head how you can use them for the game in Hegelmann, and then the day later when they are out, you need to start all over again with your thoughts, and you have to of course put some players on maybe positions that are not used to, or maybe don't play that well like in the first position. So it changes of course the structure of the team, and it is like you said during the whole season that every time when we are making points, when we are all together, then suddenly 2, 3, 4 players are out, and that puts us in a situation that we have to always change the squad, and that is difficult, especially when you play against a really good team like today against Hegelmann.